Hello BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to my February TBR. Right now I have 17 books on my TBR, so fingers crossed hopefully I can get to all of these or most of these this month, so let's get started. This is not going to be the order in which I'm going to read them, it's just whatever I feel like picking up, is what I'm going to read. So, the first book on my list is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I have been wanting to read this for forever, and Sylvia and I from Wish Fulfillment, we got together and we decided to do a buddy read this month, and this is the book that we decided to pick up. We're going to read this and talk about it, and we're probably going to watch the movie as well and have a discussion about that. So I'm pretty excited about reading this with her this month. This month for the Once Upon a Read Along, we are reading Fairest by Marissa Meyer. I am so excited. I love the Lunar Chronicles series so much. It is absolutely one of my favorites. If you guys want to read along with us, the Goodreads group will be linked down below, and so will the Twitter page. So definitely go check those links out and read Fairest along with us. We are so excited. Then I'm going to read The Battle of the Labyrinth. This is the fourth book This is the fourth book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I read this for the group that I host over on Goodreads. It is the Percy Jackson and the Olympians Readathon, and we are reading all of Rick Riordan's books this year, one every single month. These are super quick reads, so you can definitely catch up if you want to join us. The link will be in the doobly-doo. I'm loving the Percy Jackson series right now. If you did not know, this is the first time that I've ever read it, and I don't know where it's been all my life. I love it. It's so good. I will be picking up the rest of the Splintered series. I read Splintered a couple of months ago and I absolutely loved it, and the publisher was kind enough to send me a finished copy of the final book, Ensnared, and I have to finish reading Unhinged this month so I can catch up on this series. This is actually the last book in the series, so I'm pretty bummed that it's going to be over because the series is just amazing. It is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, if you did not know, and I love it so much. One of my goals for this year was to read a classic book every single month, and so this month I am picking up Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. This is a book about it is a dystopian society set in the future, and firefighters now are people who actually set fire to books and destroy them, and I guess our main character is one of those firefighters, and then he realizes that this is really dumb and stops doing it or something like that. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about reading this book. I hear so many great things about it, and I mean, it's basically a book about books, so what is there not to love? I'm also going to read the Spark Notes companion book to this as well. I am participating in #Yearathon, and this month's theme is diverse books, and if you don't know what #Yearathon is, I will leave the Goodreads group down below, but basically 1 week every single month we have a readathon of a certain type of books, and like I said, this month is diverse books, so I had a really hard time finding some, so I just googled diverse books, diverse young adult books online, and I found some that I was actually interested in. The first one is Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman, and I actually heard some really good things about this book. Basically, the race thing is switched, and white people are like seen as the lower race, I guess, and black people are seen as the race that is better, I guess. I'm not sure, but I heard some people, they had problems with this because it was just, I don't know, difficult to read, I guess, but it's a very good book to enlighten yourself, and of course it's diverse because it deals with the problems of race and discrimination and things like that, so I'm really excited about reading this month. The next book that I picked for #Yearathon diverse books is The Fire Wish by Amber Lowe, I think is how you say her name. I'm not sure. And I guess the reason why this is diverse is because it is set somewhere in like India, and it is about genies, and it looks so good. I love this cover so much, guys. I think it's just freaking gorgeous, and the typography that this book uses is just beautiful. I love it. This is probably one of my favorite covers so far this year. I know this book has not, it did not come out this year. It came out last year, I think. I'm pretty excited about this book. I mean, it's got genies, and I've never read a genie book, so yay. I am also going to be participating in a read-along for The Selection by Kira Cass. The read-along group on Goodreads, all about YA, is going to be reading this, so I will link that in the doobly-doo if you are interested in joining. This has been on my TBR for ever, so I need to read it, and I've been wanting to. I mean, it's the selection. I've heard so many good things. The newest book is going to come out, like, this year at some point. I don't know, and I just want to catch up and fangirl with everybody about this series. I cannot wait to read this with All About YA. I am also going to be participating in A Year of Cosmere, which is a read-along group. I think they have a Goodreads channel. I don't know. A whole bunch of SFF booktubers are participating in this and hosting this and stuff, and I guess it's where you read all Brandon Sanderson's books that take place in the Cosmere. I cannot explain this, so I will link a book that explains it a lot better than I do in the doobly-doo if you're interested in joining the Year of Cosmere Brandon Sanderson read-along. This month we are reading Mistborn, and I wanted to read this last month because it was the Booksplosion book of the month, but I couldn't get it in from the library in time, so I need to read it this month, and I've been wanting to read Brandon Sanderson forever, so this is a good excuse to read that. I am super excited. Speaking of the Booksplosion book of the month, I will be reading that as well. Hopefully, I'm a month behind now, after December and January, but hopefully I'm going to catch up this month. I don't know what the book is yet because they haven't announced it, but I'm going to try to read the Booksplosion book of the month this month, depending on what it is. The last 7 books on my TBR are all books that I got from publishers in the last couple of months. I will not show you the ebooks for sake of trying to save time on this video, but the 2 print books that I got were Story Spinner by Becky Wallace and The Other Inheritance by Rebecca J. Cox. Thank you so much to Simon & Schuster who sent me this, and Rebecca J. Cox, the author of this, for sending me that as well. I am going to be reading and reviewing these. The ebooks that I got for review this week are Beastkeeper by Kat Hellison, Awoken by Sarah Knopf, Dream a Little Dream by Kirsten Gier, The Walls Around Us by Nova Rem Suma, and The Fire Sermon by Francesca Haig. Alright guys, that is my February TBR. If you have read one of these books and I need to read that one first, let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video at all, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!